We need about 1 hour and a half. What happened?
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
What the hell?
Oh, we cannot break it. Okay, it says the maximum is only 5 kilo. Before we jump into today's adventure, a quick thank you to our sponsor Sally for making this trip so much smoother. Staying connected while traveling used to be such a hassle, especially when I'm in Europe, visiting friends, or close family. Each time I had to find a local mobile store and then register with my passport and then wait in line just to get a SIM card. Honestly, that's a headache. That's why I switched to Sally, a eSIM that I can set up in seconds right on my phone. And with Sally, I can stay connected literally anywhere in Europe or in America or even in Afghanistan. There is no store visits, no paperwork, and no stress. And here's how it works. You can scan this QR code or click the link in the description box, download the app, choose a country, and select a plan that fits your travel. And here is the best part. At checkout, use a coupon code BAOBAO to get a 15% exclusive discount. So if you want to make your trip easier and smoother, I genuinely recommend Sally. Just don't forget our coupon code. It's waiting for you in the description box. And alright, let's back to the story. In the last episode, we heard from the motorbike shop owner that Wuzhong is a gourmet capital of Ningxia. That day, we planned to reach Yinchuan, the capital city, but eventually we stayed in Wuzhong. The next day, we went to the most famous restaurant called Du Yousu for authentic Wuzhong 早茶.
Wuzhong apparently is the only city in Ningxia that has this brunch culture, so I'm super excited to try that out.
你好，我们想要一个这个。We got a whole table of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different dishes, and we paid 106 in total. The morning tea in Zhongwei was unexpectedly lavish. Meat pies, beef, roast duck, even abalone. But what amazed me the most was the goji berry mango pudding. Honestly, I don't think you can find this anywhere else in the world but here. After this 早茶, we entered Yinchuan, the capital of Ningxia. Yinchuan is the capital of Ningxia Hui Autonomous Region, and Ningxia Hui Autonomous Region is perhaps China's least known province internationally. It's also China's only Hui Autonomous Region, and Hui people is one of the 56 ethnic groups in China. There are about 11 million of them, and they are believed to be the descendants of the Silk Road immigrants. And as early as Tang Dynasty, the Persian and Arab merchants came along the Silk Road. They mix with locals, they get settled in Chang'an, so that's their ancestor. And also during Yuan Dynasty, during the expansion of the Mongolian Empire, a big Muslim community from Central Asia also came to this area and settled down. The Silk Road once brought Central Asia immigrants, Islam and Buddhism, along with grape seeds and winemaking techniques. With its dry climate and long hours of sunlight, the Helan Mountains produce some of the finest wine in China. This region is even called the Bordeaux of China. We didn't drink though, we had to drive. As we headed towards Inner Mongolia, we passed by the Western Xia imperial tombs, a powerful kingdom founded in the 11th century by Tangut people, which once ruled parts of northwestern China. So we just stopped at this road. We didn't intend to go in, and the tomb is just over there. And Xixia Kingdom is a very small kingdom that was established in the 11th century after Tang Dynasty, but later, due to the expansion of the Mongol Empire, this small kingdom was erased by the Mongol troops. And ever since after that, in Yuan Dynasty, this place has been named as Ningxia, which means peaceful Xia, to commemorate that small kingdom that once existed on this land. After entering Inner Mongolia, we spotted some ancient ruins on the horizon, so we pulled over to take a look. Now we officially have entered Inner Mongolia.
你们去哪儿？
我们去新疆。
新疆。
对，
去新疆从哪来的？
今天我们去阿拉善，我们从西安。
哦，从西安启程。
对。
哦，你们从西安启程的。
你呢？你去哪？
我们就银川的。
就银川人在这儿玩一玩。
那你们回去，晚上回去。
我们就在这边转一圈，完后再回。
好好好。
玩得开心。
This stretch of the Great Wall is Mingchangcheng, and as we entered Inner Mongolia, see, there are also Mongolian script. We dropped our bike at the foot of the mountain, and now we're climbing up to see the Great Wall. The Great Wall is China's longest national defensive system, and then renovated, expanded over different dynasties. Today it spread over 15 different provinces and autonomous regions, and its total length is over 21,000 kilometers. You can find Great Wall in many different regions, for example in Beijing, and the very western end locates in today's Xinjiang near Kurla. That's part of the wall. You can see it stretches over kilometers in that direction, and there must be another fortress on this top, and this could be another fortress. After coming down from the Great Wall, we kept moving forward. We grabbed a quick meal at a small roadside shop, then followed a narrow path that led us into the Tengger Desert, right along the southern edge of the Greater Gobi. There are lots of trucks with a lot of straws, so that's and you can also see a lot of people are actually working in the desert. They are planting the straw grade to prevent desertification. Wow, they're planting the straw grade on almost every inch of the desert. That's a huge project. Combating desertification here is no easy task. Those grids of straw were laid down by hand, bit by bit. Over time, they turned the sandy land into fertile farmland. After passing through a stretch of oases, we reached the heart of Tengger Desert. Sandstorms occasionally swept across the road. Yet, every so often, we were surprised to find lakes appearing along the way. If you look at the satellite image, you will see a lot of small lakes dotting within the desert. I don't know. I have no idea how this was formed, but when we reach here, it actually looks like this. A big lake, some green pasture, and some roaming camels and goats. 你好，请问有鱼吗？
没有。
哦，那你是打啥呀？你们是在这边放牧吗？有牧？
放牧啊。
哇，那你们是蒙古族了？哇。The river from the lake is salty, and this lady was scooping up mud from the river, rinsing it in a bath tube, then squeezing something out of it. I was completely absorbed watching her. Her ride was just as cool, a desert ATV. Interesting. So she told me there is a 虫卵, some small insect egg in the sink. She's harvesting them and then people come and buy it to feed the shrimp. Oh, but look, it's coming. It's coming to us. And they're just standing next to us, quietly eating the grass. What a magnificent animal. I think he's talking in Mongolian. I couldn't understand a word. 你们是一会儿要去沙漠看日落吗？
没有，我进那个沙漠里面的营地。
哦，里边还有营地啊？可以有地方睡觉吗？
你的车进不去。
对，我们只能外边看看。
对。
This is actually really nice. So a few herdsmen live here, and they also open up some small guest houses with Mongolian tent, with some Mongolba, with Mongolian yard. Mongolba. The sand is so fine. Apparently there are a few households, Mongolian households living here, herds of their cattle. It's just so beautiful. This is just so beautiful. Look. After the sunset, we still have another 80 kilometers to ride before we can reach the nearest town, Aksa Left Banner. We need about 1 hour and a half. What happened?
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck? What the hell?
Oh, we cannot break it. Okay, it says the maximum is only 5 kilo, and I think this is too heavy.
Shit.
then we have to find a way to fix this. Our final solution, we put our box there and sit behind. Let's go.